Yes. I don't know why you bothered trying to talk me out of this, because now you will all side with me in the end. At long last, Utopia will finally come to be! No longer impossible, no more ignorance, no more deception, and best of all, no more war! Wait, what's happening? I don't understand. I followed the scroll's instructions. I did what they told me. What's going on? What? What is this? That's not Sanctrasil, nor is it humongous. But I took such care. I followed the scrolls to a T. Hamel, what is this creature that you've unleashed? Were you lying to us again? Wouldn't surprise me. You've already lied about your true motives. Was this what you wanted to reawaken this whole time? Does it look like this was what I wanted to summon? No matter. It was summoned using the scrolls, so it must do what I say. I don't know what it is, but perhaps it shares a similar power to the two legendaries. Only one way to find out. Hamel, don't go anywhere near that thing. We don't know what it is or what it's capable of. Don't take any risks. You've already done too much of that as it is. Well, what do you think I should do, Odin? Give up? Let myself be arrested? I've already gone too far to be stopped now, or to be convinced otherwise. The summoning scrolls are gone. So if I can't use Sanctrasil or Gormungus, then I'll use this creature instead. Don't be a fool, Hamel! Stand down! Oh, great creature. I am Topia Leatherwood. I was the one who awakened you, and as such, you shall do as I command. Go! Reshape the minds of this world into my own! What are you doing? I command you!
Fool! No human can command me. I am my own master. Although... yes... I feel your anger, your hatred, your rage. You will do just nicely for the time being.
What are you talking about? Ah! What's happening to me?
Oh yes. Your hatred, your negative emotions. They taste magnificent. And to think, this is only the beginning. I do not know how long I was sealed away, and quite frankly, I don't care. Now that I am free once more, I I shall continue where I left off. I shall plunge this miserable world into a paradise of darkness. A paradise of which will know my name. Perchaesus!
Watch out! Is everyone alright? I'm still in one piece. Same here, although to be honest, I'm more confused than hurt. I mean, what the heck's going on? What on earth was that ghastly creature? Perchaesus? I've never even heard of that Pokémon before. And why was that thing summoned instead of the two legendaries we've been going on about? I think I might be able to provide an answer. Player, Loki, you remember the very last temple that we raided? Well, yeah, it foretold of another Pokémon that came about during the Krytonian War. One that feeds off of negative emotions and disappeared. You don't think... Yes, Loki, I do. This Perchaesus must have been sealed away, just like the other two legendary Pokémon, in order to prevent it from starting conflict ever again. And most likely, the scroll you and Player found in that mysterious temple must have been the scroll that would unseal it. And Hamel must have taken that scroll while it was in the vault, thinking that it was one of the... Oh, Arceus. This is all my fault. If I didn't grab that stupid scroll, none of this would have even been happening. Can't I do anything right? Loki, wait. Look, I know how you feel when it comes to being let down by your failures, but this isn't your fault. I mean, you didn't know what that scroll did. And besides, if you didn't grab it, Hamel would have managed to get his hands on the sixth scroll anyway. He probably would have won by now. And at least in this scenario, we still have a chance of winning. My thoughts exactly, Thor. This isn't the time for a pity party. What's done is done. We have to focus on the problem at hand. Professor, is there any chance we could seal away this Perchaesus again? Not a chance. Mostly because of 3 reasons. 1, we don't know how the scrolls were created and how they were able to seal away the legendaries in the first place. 2, we do not have the time or the resources to find out how to do so. And 3, the scroll that was used to seal it away in the first place is now gone, along with most of the other scrolls, so summoning the legendary Pokémon to help isn't an option either. Well, what about the one scroll I still have? Can we bring out anything with that? No, afraid not. I mean, if I could recover some of the incantations on the scrolls, maybe we could summon at least one of the legendaries, but again, we're running on borrowed time. Not to mention, I don't think one lone legendary can stop that thing. Well, if we can't use a magic scroll to seal away this Perchaesus, perhaps we can use something a little bit more technological. Gentlemen, here. This is called a Master Ball, a very rare and powerful item. It is the strongest type of Pokeball in existence, capable of capturing any Pokemon with no limitations. The Double C has access to quite a few of these, and I've been saving them in case of a situation like this. I'll give you one each, and with any luck, this should help us in sealing away Perchaesus once more. Good show, Father! But how do we know we're not too late? This Perchaesus has already been summoned! Well, if I were to make an assumption, I would say it's still a little weak from being woken up after being sealed for all these years. The creature's power grows with all the negative emotions that it absorbs, and Hamel's mind was brewing with them. If we can get to Perchaesus in time, we might be able to stop him. Well then, let's not keep him waiting. Are you sure that Perchaesus is down this way? Positive. Or, in this case, maybe I should say negative. Because that's the kind of energy I'm picking up thanks to my device. And a lot of it. Wait a minute. Oh! My bad. Sorry, I think this is the wrong device. This is the one I use to sense armor charge energy. Professor? What's the matter? Please don't tell us you've been leading us down the wrong path, because this would really be the worst possible time. Oh, no, it's not that. At least I don't think so. Anyway, listen. I've got a hypothesis. It's to do with this Percaeus. Now, thanks to what we've learned, we already know that Percaeus had some role to play in the Krytonian War. And we've already seen that it feeds off of negative emotions, meaning its biggest goal back then would have most likely been to keep the war ongoing so it can grow stronger, right? Well, a few years into the conflict, Galar managed to gain the upper hand thanks to the Dynamaxing phenomenon. In fact, they could have won the war, give or take a few more years. So, perhaps Percaeus, not wanting to lose its influence over the region, tried to find a way to keep it going. What if it found a way to spread its negative influences, not just onto people, but to Pokémon as well, allowing them to upgrade themselves in a similar way to Percaeus, by unleashing their wrath, by showing off the true darkness within their hearts. You mean Percaeus was responsible for the armor-charging phenomenon? Well then again, I guess it does make a little sense. I mean, it does look a little bit like an armor-charged form, and its hair is made out of that weird ghostly energy stuff that armor-charged Pokemon spew out. You're right, brother. There's no way it can just be a coincidence. And that would also explain why armor-charged forms are so hostile. But how do you think Percaeus was able to do this? No clue. I mean, maybe it could shed its armor or something. That would explain why armor fragments could be found all over the region, but how it would imbue its own energy into Pokemon. Maybe it affects their DNA, or perhaps their souls. I mean, it does seem ghost in nature, so... I apologize for interrupting you, Professor, and your hypothesis, but we do not have the time to debate this. Percaeus is growing stronger and stronger as we speak, so we must get a move on now. Oh, now what? The ceiling is collapsing! Everybody get back! Player! Player! Are you okay? So are we. It looks like Percaeus' signal is coming from your side. The four of us will have to work together to move the rubble. Just our luck. Honestly, what day are we having? I can't possibly see how things can get any... Loki, please, just don't say that. Not now. Sorry, player. It looks like it's up to you. We'll clear away this stuff so we can join you as fast as we can, and so you can get back through. But when it comes to facing Percaeus, you're on your own. Don't bother trying to wait for us. I think I've already made it perfectly clear right about now that we're running short on time. You must capture Percaeus before he gets the chance to grow strong enough to regain power over this region, or maybe even the world. It's up to you now, player. Good luck. Welp, here it is, the domain of which Percaeus is claimed. No sign of it, though, or Himmel for that matter. Do you think we're too late? Hold on. What's that? It sounds like something's emerging from the dark. Wait, is that...
Player, I was wondering when you would come. Oh yes, I know your name. I know everything about you. Or, more specifically, everything Hamel here knows about you. Oh, how easy it was to take over this pitiful human's body and mind. The hand made of my essence helps, of course, but the negative emotions of this whiny brat, well, that just made it all the more sweeter. And to think, this is only one example of a person within this new world. Just imagine. Imagine all the negative emotions out there. Forget what happened during the Krytonian Wars. This new era. This new era is even better. I can just taste the carnage that I will be able to create. Quite literally, in fact. I'll become strong enough to dethrone Arceus himself. And it's all thanks to the barbaric actions of you humans. Glad to see some things never change. Oh, and I feel your negative emotions, player. You think that's wrong, do you? Good. Continue to build up your anger. Continue to give into your negative emotions. It'll give you focus, and it shall give me power. It's a win-win scenario. Now then, come to me, player. Show me your aggression. You'll make a nice snack before the main course presents itself. First you, then everyone in the region, then the world, then the universe!
This is it, folks. The true final battle starts now. You must defeat Perkeasis before he plunges this world into darkness.
Now, where should I begin with you? Ah, I know. Bisharp! Eviscerate him!
Oh dear, worse and worse. It looks like not only is he using the Pokémon Hamel stole from the other members of the Elite Four, but they are all in their armor-charged forms, and they don't show any signs of disobedience either. As the creator of the armor-charged phenomenon, Perkeasis has complete control over all of them. Only defeating him will set them free now. But make sure to bring your endgame if you plan on beating an entire team of armor-charged Pokémon.
Pitiful! Go, Ramarasu! Are these the best Pokémon your generation can train? This is going to be easier than I thought! Fenrath! You know, you remind me of the one who sealed me away all those years ago. You're kind of stubborn, I'll give you that. But that's all the more reason why I should take control of your negative emotions. I love meals that are harder to break. Go, Haxorus! You dare call the owners of these Pokémon elite? They're all useless! Dragamalanche, do not disappoint me! No matter. They were all merely foot soldiers. I think I've toyed with you long enough. Now, you face my true power, my true wrath. Now you face Perkeasis!
This is it. This is the creator of the Armor Charge phenomenon. This is the Chaos Bringer, Perkeasis, the Conflict Pokémon. A dark spirit of unknown origin, the power of this beast grows by feeding off of the negative emotions of others. It'll be a hard Pokémon for you to beat, especially with its signature move and signature ability. Starting with its ability, Spectral Armaments, it can upgrade its defenses by 1 stage at the end of every turn, similar to Speed Boost. However, what you really should watch out for is its signature move, Deceased Destroyer, which is a strong move on its own, but it appears to do more damage to armor-charged Pokémon. It is the creator of them, after all. Perkaesis is the only thing standing in your way of victory, so if he's not going to show you any mercy, you might as well not show him any either.
This isn't over yet. You can't defeat me, fools. As long as there is anger, I shall live. As long as there are negative emotions, I shall still exist. And now...
And now I think it's about time I put you out of your misery. I'm not even going to bother to let you live. I know your kind, and I know the damage you can inflict to us legendaries. No second chances, no retreat, no mercy! I may not be strong enough to take the region just yet. However, I still think I'm powerful enough to give you a taste of what is to come! Behold! Supercharged! If you will not give in to your rage, then you will give in to your despair, your fear. You shall tremble before my might. You shall know my name, Perkaesis!
Here we go, folks. This is the big one. This is the final battle. Armor-charged Perkaesis. This Pokemon needs no armor fragment in order to access this form. It essentially is one. Believe it or not, this is actually the smallest armor-charged form that Perkaesis can access. The more negativity it absorbs, the more power it gets, and the more it can mutate its own body. It's believed that its armor-charged forms can mutate to the size of mountains. However, don't think for a second that this battle is going to be easy. Especially when it uses its move, Supercharged Languishing, where it charges 2 powerful beams of energy from the eyes on its wings before unleashing them, obliterating everything in their path. This move does double the damage to Pokemon which are in an armor-charged form. Similar to Necrozma's final form in Ultra Sun and Moon, Perkaesis acts as a totem Pokemon, not only obtaining upgraded stats, but with the ability to revive all the Pokemon that you faced in the previous battle, which will appear as allied Pokemon to assist Perkaesis. So yeah, a lot going against you, but you shouldn't give up now. You've come this far. You've managed to beat almost every guild in the entire region. You've managed to stop Team Ragnarok. So don't let this abomination get you down. Not here, not now.
Ah! No. This can't be. I'm so close. So close. No. Not this again. No. No. No.
over. At long last, it's over. No, you can't do this to me! I'm the champion! Was the champion. You're under arrest for sabotaging the Double C, confining with a dark Pokémon guild, and, in this case, almost destroying the world. You have the right to remain silent. No! I won't remain silent! I was only trying to help you! I was doing all of this for your own good! I hope you're happy now, player. I hope you're all happy! You've all just proven my point. You don't care about this world or its people. You don't care at all. Stopping me now has only proven that you're perfectly fine with our world destroying itself and not being bothered to solve any of its problems. I am surrounded by ignorant morons who can't take anything seriously. Things are just going to get worse because of you. Are we really doing the right thing here? Loki, I know we've worked out some of our differences, but you're not seriously saying that we shouldn't have stopped Himmel from taking our free will away, are you? Well, no, absolutely not, but all he really wanted to do was to try and help the world. Are we really being selfish by stopping him from doing that? What Himmel wanted to achieve didn't seem wrong. But that's no excuse to make everyone else make that choice. We all have our own unique lives, and we shouldn't force what we want on other people. Yeah, I know. But all the same, it is a shame what we had to give up in order to keep that freedom. Believe me, I know. The hardest thing to accept about this job is that our best decisions aren't always the easy ones. And, in some cases, not always the right ones. Agreed. But then again, I suppose every coin has a side to it. Let's just be thankful that this whole scenario is over. I suppose. So what are you gonna do with Perkaesis? Once Pitcher Vaults are repaired, and the security is doubled, we'll be throwing him in there with all the other dangerous artifacts that we have. He's going to spend a long time in this Master Ball, and I do mean long. A pity. I wanted to research him. Find out how he managed to spread his influence onto other Pokémon. And risk him doing that all over again? No way! I'll be in a dress before that happens! Loki, I know what you're thinking. Don't you dare bring that up! Lest you risk me bringing up what happened when we went to Galar. You know, the incident you had with that, Ponyta? Okay, yeah, you made your point. Well, I'd love to stay and help you out with cleanup, but I have to get back to my lab. There's a lot of stuff I need to add to my research on armor-charged Pokémon. Good luck, fellas. Player, I'll see you at the Poképals Guild, and congratulations for everything you've done. Well, today's definitely been a day in the Book of Records. Pity for your thoughts, brother. Pardon? Well, you've gotten your chance. You've been helping out the big leagues. Your wish is basically granted. So what do you think? You know, I think I only got lucky. I still have a little bit to learn before I can think of coming up to places like here. Indeed, Loki. Although I'd be lying if I said I wasn't proud of what you've all done today. Loki, you have earned your second chance, and more. As for you, Thor, I would love to give you one as well, considering that your actions here today have proven that you're worthy of one too. I appreciate that, Father, but I'm afraid I'll have to decline. What? But, Thor, this could be your one chance to... I know. But, like you said, Father, you've already pulled enough strings giving Loki a second chance. I too probably need to learn a few things before I can call myself a guild member. Expulsion is my punishment. I did this to myself, and despite what happened today, I'm still willing to pay for my mistakes. Very well then, Thor. But what will you do now? Well, Rachel's still out there, and I still feel some responsibility for being fooled by her so easily. You weren't fooled, my boy. You were in love. Even so, she was the only Team Ragnarok member that wasn't captured. She's still out there, and she could still fool someone else. So, I'm going to go find her, and make sure that doesn't happen. However, this may mean I'll be gone for quite some time. Are you sure you want to do that? Yes, it's about time I take some responsibility. Father, thank you for your generosity. Player, thank you for all of your help. And congratulations on what you have done today. And Loki, take care of the Pokepals Guild for me. I will. Just try not to do anything stupid, alright? Same to you. Alright, don't think you're going anywhere just yet. After all, we have to help clean up this mess. Player, you don't have to do anything. You've already done more than enough. Go and get some rest. You've deserved it. And deserved it we have. At long last, Team Ragnarok is dealt with, and Percaeus has been sealed away for good. However, we're not quite done yet. There are still a few more loose ends that we probably need to tie up. And we shall do all of that next time, as our journey through Cryoto continues.